Hey, 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 how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, my friends? Welcome back to Mike Talks ASMR. And today, we have the next and final part of Kirby's Adventure originally for the Nintendo Entertainment System, but today we are of course playing it on the Nintendo Switch. So, before we begin, I would like to reiterate that this is a multi-part series, so if you haven't seen the other parts yet, I suggest you do so. Of course, it's not required, but I will leave you a link to the playlist to your upper right corner of the screen. And like I explained in Monday's video, Monday's Super Mario 64 video, I will be giving a couple of shout outs per video to some of my greatest supporters that have been with me from time immemorial. Actually, like a couple months ago since I started this channel. So, with that being said, my two big shout outs today go to ASMR Gaming News, ASMR Gaming News, ASMR Gaming News, ASMR Gaming News. I have never in my life seen someone so good at Fortnite before. This guy is not only amazing at it, but he's very relaxing too. It's like he's got a great combination. He does, he does Fortnite. He'll do some other games too, like new games, colorful games, like Fall Guys, for instance. That's like his latest one was Fall Guys. That looked like a pretty fun game. But newfangled fancy pants games I'm no good at. I'm good at the old stuff. So I'll let him cover that. You can go to ASMR Gaming News for that. You can come to me for some classic games if you so choose. So yes, ASMR Gaming News. And the second and final channel for my shoutouts today is Entangled with ASMR. Entangled with ASMR. Entangled with ASMR. Entangled with ASMR. She comments on almost every one of my videos. I mean, she has been a tremendous support to me, and I try to do the same with her. I do. But like I said, I just got like so many creators that I want to like support. So sometimes I miss a video and I feel really guilty about it. Especially when it comes to her videos, because her videos are good, really good. So you should definitely check her out. Great ASMR artist, very relaxing, Entangled with ASMR, and ASMR Gaming News. With that being said, I have no idea how long this video is going to run. It might be a little longer than normal, but we are going to play until we win, as the great Lord Cat used to say. I used to be a huge fan of his. I really wish he would continue doing until we win, actually. But nonetheless, let us continue forth with our adventure. Okay, so when last we left off, we were still in Orange Ocean, level 6, and we're about to fight the final boss. Now, let me tell you something. This flipping guy, he ain't easy. So we're gonna give it our best shot here. You almost gotta kind of memorize what he does. And he's kind of erratic, and that's like one of the things that makes him kind of hard to beat. You almost gotta like counter punch. Yes, you gotta get like Mike Tyson and his peekaboo style of offense slash defense. It's really more of a defensive fighting technique, but yeah. So yeah, he's tough. He is tough. He is one tough son of a gun for sure. Definitely don't trifle with this man, or this Kirby, this thing. that we call Meta Knight. Yeah, he's a tough pain in the butt. And we kind of defeat ourselves here. We really need to learn how to attack without running into him. So let's give it another shot here. We can do this. We gotta learn a little control. And of course, that's definitely like a lot easier to do with a standard like NES paddle on an actual NES. With the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, I kind of find the D-pad to be a little gamey, and because of that, I don't think it's very responsive, and it's a little awkward to use at times. Now, granted, I think that for modern games, it's a very comfortable controller. It's one of the most comfortable, I think, out there. But for classic games like this, it just, I don't know, it don't work for me very well. Alright, so he's got like one shot. So we got him. We ended up getting him, not too many tries, and we find out that he is a Kirby. He's like the dark version of Kirby or something like that. That always blew my mind when I was a kid. But in any case, way to go. We beat him. High five, low five, high five, low five, and a fist bump. In my opinion, he's one of the harder bosses in the game. Might even be the hardest. I don't know. It depends on how the controls work out for us in this final level. Level 7 Rainbow Resort. So to my knowledge, there are no hidden secrets in Rainbow Resort. It's just, you know, you run the gamut of really awesome levels. And we run into him. See, that's just something that doesn't happen in like the NES version. You don't really run into things. Actually, I think there might be a secret. I think there might be secrets. If I'm trying to remember, it's really difficult for me to remember, but I think it's in here actually somewhere. And I don't remember what power we really want to uncover that secret, but could be Fireball, could be not Spark, but Beam. As you can see, like, you can work your way down. There's like false blocks and stuff. It's very interesting stuff, really. Yeah, I couldn't remember if they like put any secrets in level 8 or not, and I still can't guarantee that it's going to be one of those buttons. You know, those stompable buttons or whatever you want to call them. So our goal is to get to that top door, and you can see there's like false stuff here, which is very difficult to uncover. So Spark is definitely not going to be our weapon of choice here. Let's give it to Fireball, see what Fireball can do. It might be that we need Beam ultimately. We'll give it a shot though. Just crash a little bit, and yeah, it doesn't look like Fireballs are weapon of choice either. So let's just avoid him and come up here. Actually, we're gonna need him because we gotta break in here still. And we kill Beam, of course, but that's okay. I think he'll come back. He should respawn if we just get off screen. Okay. Okay, so let's grab Beam and try it with Beam. You know, it's gotta be one of these weapons, right? You know? Trial and error. Process of elimination. So that's looking good so far. So we come up in here. We'll get it, we'll get it. Oh, getting close. Okay, let's try again. There we go. There we go. Okay, and now we need something else for that. This is possibly where we need fireball. Or maybe we just gotta... Might be just as simple as... Yeah, I don't know. Good question. Could need fire. Could need fireball. But in any case, beam ain't gonna do it for us from here. This is a very well hidden secret too, man. Gotta give HAL Laboratories credit for just how good of a job they do hiding secrets in this game. Okay, so swallow the fireball. Take care of these guys. We don't want them interfering. And up here and right through. Yes, we needed fireball. And yeah, so there is indeed buttons in this level. So I just remembered incorrectly. And now we seem to be... Okay, so we just slide and we are no longer trapped like a rat. Alright. So we eat a cannonball bullet and then get ice, but we don't want ice because we can get freeze, and freeze is better, even though it'll lose in direct combat to ice. I just think it's a better weapon, though. And run across here. Avoid the cannons, avoid sword. We would love nothing more than to take our freeze away from us. And we hit the top floor with the jump. Way to go. High five, low five, high five, low five. We're number one, we're number one, we're number one, we're number one. Take it, Mo! If you didn't see my last video, I started going off about, like, jokes, like, Nickelodeon Guts jokes. Let's just get rid of freeze. Let's just get rid of freeze. We don't need it right now. I'd rather fight these guys just using their own weapons. So basically what this stage is, in almost its entirety, is just a mini boss run in classic NES fashion. We get a boss run, you know. So we use Crash on this big fella here, and we get the alternate version of Crash, which is Mike. That's me. And it's better because you can use it thrice. So take him out. I don't know why I just walked right into him. Because I felt like it, I guess. I don't really know. Okay, so we're going to come up here. We're going to use our last Mike. That does a good bit of damage against the gorilla. And shoot a star at him, and then shoot the coconut at him, and we collect hammer, and we are on our merry little way. And here we have a miss. We whiffed. I'm going to get rid of hammer. Hammer's more of a liability in this fight, I believe, than just going empty-handed. Okay, so we get this. I always interpreted him as a turtle. Whoops. And we may die. We may die. I'm not planning on dying, but it may happen. So we get throw and throw. Throw. Gotta say it like that. And on our merry way. And now it is the battle of throw versus backdrop. Now throw is a better weapon. Doesn't mean I won't mess up and misuse it. Although backdrop is really cool, throw technically is the more sound choice. And that's just because it's long range. So we're going to throw him and teach him a lesson he'll never forget. And now we have Fireball, the Fireball Lion. So we got to wait for him to make his big jump, and that gets a star. that we can use. And now we gotta wait for him to do it again. And that will finish him off. And of course, we're not going to replace throw with fireball. So now that that's done, we come up here, and I don't think there's any, like, hidden secrets around here anywhere, like hidden doors, or there might be a hidden door. They get really clever with the secrets of it, like, as you've seen before, there's hidden doors and all sorts of crap. And it's very difficult to remember exactly where everything is, but that being said, I don't think there's anything here, so I think we just ride the star warp and get on out of here. So we go across the galaxy to the strange polka-dotted planet and get our maximum tomato, and in the star door we go, push A, and we are just shy of the #1 spot. So, with that being said, did we miss anything there? We did not. Okay, just as I suspected. So into stage 3 we go. And we throw sleep because sleep is useless. Look at us. Nice going, Mr. Hero. All these guys want to do is sleep, and you're just chucking them. You're converting their matter into energy and chucking them. So we get, like, a little crossfire here. Crossfire! You'll get caught up in the crossfire! Anybody remember that? Our younger viewers might not remember that. Might not have even have ever seen that. But look up the Crossfire commercial if you're not familiar with it. It is the dopest commercial for anything ever. Okay, so we're trying to take advantage of our hyper candy as much as possible. Lots of slippery, jagged edges and other nasty stuff there. So we can't get out of it as fast as we would like, but that's alright. We make it out intact. And we got a killer parasol. Lots of killer parasols coming at us. Even parasols hate Kirby for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what he did to them. So we jump. I'm pretty sure we missed. Oh, we did not miss. We got it because we are the unstoppable force, the immovable object, the #1 team, the best team that there could ever be, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, all rolled into one sweet package. Okay, so we get out of stage 3, and now it's time for stage 4. And we have ball and we have birds. Birds are the bane of our existence. They will take your powers from you. Nothing will take your power from you faster than birds. You guys ever hear that conspiracy that birds are supposedly drones or some crap like that? Unbelievable, the stuff we come up with. I'm sorry if I've offended any birds aren't real conspiracy theorists out there. I'm just not woke enough to understand. Okay. In through this door. It's a cool little area here that I've always liked. You know, all the colors change and you get all these cool shapes and polka dots and things. It's very, very 90s. I love it. It doesn't get any more 90s than Kirby. It really doesn't. Okay, so in through this door after having avoided the fireballs. And we will kill off that bomb switch there. And that one. And throw. avoid the spikes and take care of fire. Whoop. That was almost a mistake right there. I mistimed that for sure, but that's alright. So we come through bomb switches and through the star door. Push A. Hopefully we get it, and we don't get it, but that's alright. We've gotten it a couple times, and I think we're on a pretty good run right now, so I'm pretty satisfied with our progress. So 4 is done. Now it is on to stage 5, and we immediately get attacked by nukes. That's what I'm calling them. They are nuclear warheads. I don't care what you say. And we dispose of them in short order. And now we are facing Wheel. And this was always a weird battle stage to me. It's like, what do I make of this? It's like pink and polka dotted, and there's a little baby wheel going back and forth on the bottom. I don't know. Maybe that's meant as like more of a distraction. In any case, so here you have to fly against, literally against the stars. Yeah, okay, so throw was gone. It was inevitable. So when the big star is up, it will lift you up. But when the big star is down, it tries to pull you down, and you have to kind of fly against it. So let's just keep going and trying to avoid the fireballs, and we do fairly easily. Unfortunately, Throw was the victim of that portion of the stage. That is okay, though. Okay, so here we have the most difficult cannon challenge in the game. However, if I remember correctly, and I might be wrong, and I apologize if I am, we can come back and do this if I'm not wrong. If I am wrong, but I don't think this actually leads to a hidden secret. I think it leads to a bunch of one-ups, and so it's a huge waste of time if I remember correctly. So let's just push A in the star door, and we hit the #1 spot. We are #1 again for the 3rd time, right? We're #1. We're #1. We're #1. We're #1. And we have our friendly neighborhood lawnmower coming across. Like I said in the last video, my neighborhood, my complex mows the lawn every day. Not even joking. They'll mow one part one day, another part the next day. There's no getting away from it. But in any case, I was right about that cannon. It would have been a waste of time to try to do it. As you could see, the door is not twinkling anymore and has a flag next to it, so that means we got all the secrets there. And now, after these messages, we'll be right back. I'm a little parched. I don't have an energy drink for you today, but what I have instead is muscle milk. Muscle milk. And my glasses just hit my pop filter because it wouldn't be Mike Talks energy drinks without my glasses nailing my pop filter. So, with that being said, if you're drinking something, let me know in the comments below. If you're eating anything, let me know in the comments below. I want to hear all about it. This is kind of a drink and food simultaneously, so I guess I'm eating and drinking at the same time. That's efficient. So, bottoms up. Now, a true warrior would just... That's how you handle whey protein. I used to be a power lifter, so you get your muscle milk or you get your powder and you shake it up and you drink the whole thing and you don't stop until it's gone. Just like how you don't stop lifting until it's lifted. All right. That was delicious, of course. I am a big fan of muscle milk. Very, very tasty indeed. Vanilla is my favorite flavor of muscle milk. Probably my favorite flavor of whey protein in general. I find other flavors, well, chocolate's okay, but pretty much any other flavor just tastes disgusting to me. Well, in any case, and now back to the show. So we got stage 6 to tackle here, and this is a cool stage. Firstly, I love that music. Okay. Whoop, muscle milk's coming back up. So, this stage actually is paying homage to the original Kirby. I think it was just called Kirby's Dream Land, if I remember correctly. It is on the Game Boy. And I've actually never beaten that one because I played this one first. Because I didn't have a Game Boy for a little while growing up. So I ended up getting this game before I got a Game Boy. But in any case, yeah, it's paying homage to the very first Kirby game. Which is why it is in black and white. Because the Game Boy was 4-bit, not 8-bit, as some people mistakenly claim. And what that's referring to is the color depth. Like nowadays, you'll hear like 64-bit processor. That's not referring to the same thing. It's different. Because my guess is, I believe, the original Game Boy had a Z80 processor, or Z80 for my European friends out there. And I believe that was an 8-bit processor, not a 4-bit processor. I believe that was an 8-bit processor, but the Game Boy was a 4-bit system because back then it was referring more to the color depth rather than the computing power. Don't remember if there's a secret door here or anything like that. I don't think so. Again, I could be wrong, but I think this is just a happy-go-lucky, have some fun kind of level. If there was a hidden door, it definitely would have been up toward that moon, because that's just, to me, that's just the place to put a secret door. I don't know. I don't have any rhyme or reason behind it. So we make our jump, we get the number 2 spot, and that is, sadly, that is the final jump of the game. And look, we did miss something. We actually did miss something. There is a secret here that we missed that I have forgotten about. Yeah, I know, it happens sometimes. So let's get in there and try to figure out where the heck that secret was. Like I said, it's probably a hidden door somewhere that I missed. So we get one more jump, at least. Actually, we don't. Well, we can get it. It depends on where the secret is. If the secret's like toward the beginning of the stage and we get it, I'm just going to exit the stage. But if it's toward the end, we'll take one more jump just for old time's sake. Just for old time's sake, my friends. Okay, we're going to check over here. There could be a hidden door there. There isn't, so we're going to go through. And nothing there. Let's see. There's a lot of black on black here. Could be hidden doors there. Right in front of the cannon would be insidious. So, it's not really like them to be insidious, so I don't think they would do that, but... So we got some cannons here. There could be a hidden door here, where like the maximum tomato and the one up was. So we'll give it a check. And doesn't look like there's anything going on here. Okay, so no hidden door there. Let's check in front of the pillar. Nothing there. So we come through, and there could be something here. You never know. You never know. Between the trees. Nothing there. Avoid these squids and these flying fish or flish. Flish? Yes, flish. Because I'm too lazy to say flying fish. Gotta shorten it up a little bit. It's a little redundant, you know? Okay, come up here. Check for hidden doors. Doesn't look like there's anything doing there. So we will go into this door here. Could very well easily be a hidden door here. I thought for sure it would have been there too. Okay, so it's not there. So we swallow that coconut. You would have figured like right here. That's where I figured. That's why I was checking it earlier, because that just seemed like a prime location for a hidden door to me. Or maybe up there. Up in this corner. Nope, nothing. Boy, they've really hidden this one. They've hidden this one good, so it stands to reason why this is the last one. Let's check these blocks here, because I wonder... Hidden door here, perhaps? No? Nothing? Wow. I thought we had it that time. Okay, so let's continue. Any hidden doors up here? Doesn't look like it. You know it's here somewhere. We're gonna find it. We're bound to find that door. We are bound to find that door. If this was a live stream, I would have told somebody to Google this by now. Because I have no idea where this door is. I guess that's half the fun, though, is trying to figure it out together, right? Come up here. Yeah, oh, okay. So I think I've pretty much thoroughly checked this particular part of the stage. So I am going to get out of here and move on. This is the only other place. I mean, the door has to be here somewhere. So let's check that. Nothing there. Could be down here. Nope. How about right in between those columns? That looks suspicious. Nope. Not there. Could be hidden by any one of these blocks. Could be, could be, could be. Nope. Very peculiar. Well, this is gonna be interesting. This is very interesting. They have hidden this very, very well. Kudos to them. Right there, it was. My goodness, it was right on the moon, and I must have missed it by like a pixel. A pixel. I must have missed that by a pixel the first time around. I knew it had to be. I told you if it was going to be anywhere, it's going to be at that moon. So we get it, and we make our last jump, and look at that. Number one. Now that is how to perfectly end the final jump of the game. Right there, we get the secret, we get the jump, we get the one-up, we are number one. We have uncovered all the secrets in the game, and now all that's left to do is to beat it, my friends. So let's get on it. Thank you for sticking around for this extra long part of Kirby's adventure. I am going to try my very best to make sure that it is worth it to you to stay. So here we have King Day. He is actually on my overlay. So basically, basic premise of King Day is to avoid his ban hammer and don't let him like fall on you, because he's like heavy like that. You see, that hurts. Don't let him swallow you either. he fights a lot like Kirby does, and that's intentional on the part of the game developers. Because, you know, half the battle is against a wicked adversary. But half of any battle, actually more like, probably like 90% of any battle is you against you. What did Yogi Berra say? Baseball is 95% half mental or something like that. Okay, so we're doing pretty good so far. We're just avoiding him. And right there, when he goes nuts, swinging his hammer, that's when he's a little lower on health. And he'll start making sure that you can't immediately shoot the star at him. So if you immediately shoot the star at him while he's swinging his hammer like wild, it'll crush the star. It's kind of like a form of self-defense he puts up. And King Dedede has been defeated. He's been defeated. High five, low five, high five, low five, and fist bump. And now we're at level 8, the Fountain of Dreams, which isn't really a level at all. So Dedede is trying to stop us from doing something here. And you kind of find out that Dedede isn't really a bad guy. He's definitely scared out of his wits about something. And now you know what. Look at that. Like, what is that thing? And look at the silly faces. So now King Dedede is like, hey, take that star rod and get your butt up there. Look what you've just unleashed. You gotta go take care of it. I told you not to put that dang star rod there. So we have a very unique battle here. It's quite unlike any of the other battles in the game. So basically what we've got going on here is Kirby's got his star rod and we're fighting some planet looking thing, and we have to avoid its empty stars, which I guess represent nightmares. That's what they represent in my mind. The empty stars represent nightmares, and Kirby's bright stars represent good dreams. So we have to avoid his nightmares and his sonic booms, and shoot him and defeat him before a certain time limit. Basically what will happen is the ground will start coming up and then we'll get squished if we don't beat him fast enough. So, but don't have to worry about that. We defeat him and now we chase him to the moon. That's right, we are battling in space now, my friends. So now we have the final boss of the game. So this planet thing has now revealed its true self and crashes our star warp, and now we gotta fight him one-on-one. So here we go. So basically he's gonna open up his cape, and that's going to lead to an opportunity to hit him with the star rod. And hitting him with a star from the star rod does more damage than actually just hitting him with the rod itself. Okay, so he has a repeating pattern like any good old boss would. He's gonna fly around, he's gonna open his cape and blast you with stars, and we're gonna run into him because we're just bent on self-destruction for some odd reason. No, it's really because of the controller, like I said. So we nail him there, avoid his nightmare fuel. He is kind of nightmare fuel himself. I mean, let's be frank here. So he's gonna go upside down, we're gonna jump, and we're gonna nail him with a star and deal massive damage. Believe it or not, he is almost finished. He's almost bit the bullet here. We don't hit him with a star, we hit him with a rod at that time, and that's why he is still alive. He got lucky. Look at that teleporting he does. It's like DBZ-like stuff. And that is it. He is finished, my friends. He is defeated. Kirby's adventure is over. He has saved Dreamland. And now we're going to get our credits. But first, let's get a high five. A part of the moon explodes. Way to go. We destroyed part of the moon. We nuked the moon. Kirby fought to find the Star Rod. Okay. But King Day did not mean any harm. You see, he's not actually a bad guy. Bad dreams had invaded Dreamland. Indeed. A nightmare came to the Dream Spring. That's the thing we just beat. And tried to cause pain to the people. What a jerk, right? Day foiled the nightmare. How did Day foil the nightmare? Oh, by hiding the Star Rod from him. Yeah? Day helped Kirby beat the nightmare. Okay. Now everyone's dreams will return. Way to go. Tonight, Dreamland will sleep well. All because of us, my friends. All because of us, but primarily you, because, you know, you're here watching this. You've inspired the whole thing. Thank you so much for having this adventure with me. And now that we've defeated Kirby's adventure, I need to find a game that will replace this in the video lineup. So you will be seeing that new game on Friday. I hope that you guys have a great night or a great day whenever it is you're watching this. Goodbye, Kirby. Goodbye. He was waving bye to us. I hope you guys have a great night, great day whenever you're watching this. Yeah, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. It has been so fun. I always get a little melancholy whenever we finish a game for some reason. I don't know. It's like there's plenty of games out there to continue, right? So it's like why be upset? I don't know. It's just I think finishing a game is just supposed to do that. It's like, yeah, you're happy you beat it, but it's like, oh, it's over, you know. So yeah, in any case, enough waxing on about that. I bid you all a fine farewell and adieu. Subscribe.